Did you know that after the last Google Core update, around 45% of websites were significantly affected by traffic drops? Join me as I dive into the chaos of Google's Core update that completely wrecked my website. Can I recover and bounce back? Hi, everyone, and welcome to biz.buzz marketing. In this video, we will explore key strategies to help your website adapt to these ongoing changes and thrive in this competitive search environment. Just to recap, the Google Core update started on August 15th and officially completed on September 3rd. But rankings were still very volatile in the days after the update and remain so until the third week of September. But at the same time, some websites are showing some more than intriguing recoveries, and some of them were still bouncing back in the last days of the month. While these statistics don't provide an exact count, they indicate that the update had a substantial and varied impact across a large number of websites. The effects were not uniform, with different sites experiencing different outcomes based on their content quality and alignment with Google's updated criteria. One of the factors that may have contributed to the decline in this August-September Core update in many pages is the possible over-optimization of the websites. We might have been focusing too much on the quantity of the content rather than the quality. Another possibility is the shift in algorithm towards more natural conversational content that users prefer in search results. We also can't rule out the possibility that Google might have deemed our content too generic and not providing enough unique value to users. And finally, it's also possible that many websites might have been caught in the crossfire of Google's effort to combat spam and low-quality content, which could have led to an overcorrection and a subsequent drop in rankings. Now let's review the best practices and make a checklist so you can compare them with your website and see if you're missing any of these. These are aimed mainly at small and medium-sized businesses or fast-growing blogs, which are the ones that have suffered the most with this latest update. After that, I will give you 3 tips that are really what you have to focus yourself on once all SEO best practice requirements are met to improve the ranking of your website.
Here are some key strategies first to adapt your SEO approach. Focus on high-quality, helpful content. With Google's emphasis on rewarding valuable content, prioritize creating in-depth original content that provides real value to users. Focusing on your areas of expertise rather than trying to cover every topic. Ensuring content is well-researched, accurate, and up-to-date. Incorporating user experience elements like clear headings and easy navigation. Optimize for EAT signals. Google continues to emphasize experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. Highlight author expertise and credentials. Link to authoritative external sources. Provide detailed about pages for your site and authors. Incorporate first-hand experience and original insights in content. Monitor analytics closely. With ongoing volatility, it's crucial to track performance. Monitor key metrics like organic traffic, rankings, and conversions regularly. Analyze which pages and content types are gaining or losing visibility. Identify patterns in ranking changes across different topics, keywords. Use tools like Google Search Console, SEMrush, or Ahrefs to track keyword performance. Make data-driven improvements. Based on your analytics insights, update underperforming content to better match user intent. Optimize page titles and meta descriptions for relevant keywords. Improve site speed, navigation, and overall user experience. Focus on pages that have dropped in rankings and analyze potential issues. Stay informed about updates. Keep up with the latest Google updates and industry trends. Follow reputable SEO news sites for information on confirmed and suspected algorithm changes. Participate in SEO forums and communities to gain insights from others in the field. Set up Google Alerts for Google algorithm update to stay informed. Be patient and avoid knee-jerk reactions. Resist the urge to make drastic changes in response to short-term fluctuations. Wait at least a week after updates before making major changes. Focus on long-term improvements rather than quick fixes. Maintain consistency in your overall SEO strategy while making incremental optimizations. Diversify traffic sources. To reduce reliance on organic search, invest in other marketing channels like social media, email, and paid advertising. Build a strong brand presence to encourage direct traffic. Cultivate a loyal audience through content marketing and community building. After you've made the necessary corrections and you're sure that you've used the best practices possible, remember to resubmit your sitemap in Search Console. This is very important as Google can reindex your website with all the corrections and can see that you're working hard to improve your ranking. Remember, Google Search Console is your best friend. By implementing these strategies, you can better position your site to weather ongoing volatility in Google's search rankings while continuing to improve your overall SEO performance. You should know by now that SEO is an ongoing practice, and you always have to pay attention to it. Basically, SEO is like your jealous girlfriend or boyfriend.
And here are the 3 pro tips on where to focus now to gain rankings in Google search. These 3 tips are what you need to focus on to regain your ranking in Google search results. 1. Improve your user experience. Make your site a joy to use. Happy users, happy Google. 2. Improve brand authority. Build trust and recognition. Be the rock star of your niche. Third authority domain. Earn those backlinks. Quality over quantity, always. Now we're going to check why brand authority matters. We analyzed more than 100 websites and noticed that the biggest losers in Google search rankings had one thing in common. This factor was either completely missing or ranked poorly. That factor in particular is brand authority, and it has been in front of us all this time. I can attest to this myself, as our team manages several websites, and the one that has suffered the most is the one with the least brand authority. Likewise, the websites that have benefited the most from this latest algorithm update are those with the most domain authority and brand authority. And an extra tip for those local businesses to consider. We know as well that many of the affected websites were from local, small to medium-sized businesses, and to do so, we need to focus even more on local SEO strategies. In these cases, localization is the most important factor. I realize that sometimes, even with the best intentions and best practices, things can still go wrong. And that's exactly why it's so important to stay vigilant, to stay informed, and to be willing to adapt to changes in the algorithm. It's a constant cat-and-mouse game between SEOs and Google, and sometimes we lose. The key takeaway from this experience is that even with the best SEO practices, content, and user experience, we can still be affected by algorithm changes. Now remember the SEO Zen Master's mantra: stay humble, stay informed, stay adaptable, stay focused. It's crucial to stay humble because algorithm changes happen. It's not personal. Stay informed. Keep learning because SEO waits for no one. Be willing to adapt to changes. Stay adaptable. Be like water and flow with the changes. Stay focused. We need to keep our eyes on the prize, which is providing value to our users, and stop worrying about the rankings. User value is the ultimate goal, and then rankings will follow. I'd love to hear about your own experiences with Google's core updates in the comments below. Don't forget to check out my next video, where I'll be sharing some strategies on how to improve your ranking. We'll be taking a deeper dive into brand authority and local SEO. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.